Okay, Mr. Farr, go ahead and unmute your device. Okay, calling case.
Okay.
Yes, going on the record. Calling case U181-63914, the people versus Boyd Leonard Farr, one count of possession of a syringe. Appearance.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokian, on behalf of the defendant at this time.
Mr. Farr, can you state your full name for the record?
Boyd Leonard Farr.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I'm going to make a motion to dismiss this matter based upon its age, and I'm also going to submit to the court that my client went to prison and is currently on parole, so he's being drug tested. And based upon that, I move for dismissal.
Okay, for both those reasons, I will dismiss without prejudice. Mr. Farr, it's been 7 years, so the age of the ticket allows me to do that. Plus, you're already on parole, so I'm dismissing your case. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's do Angela Jackson.
Ready.
Great. This is the people versus Angela Jackson. Calling cases SP 1097894, count 1, improper plates. SP 1097891, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, unregistered or untitled vehicle. SP 109755051, improperly displayed plate. SP 109750552, insufficient and or defective brake lights, set for a trial and formal hearing. Appearances.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokian, on behalf of Angela Jackson.
Ms. Jackson,
Yes.
Can you state your name for the record, please?
Angela Jackson.
And Officer Robinson.
Officer Willie Robinson, badge 2590, Detroit Police.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have discussed the offer with my client. She wishes to avail herself of the same.
Okay, Ms. Jackson, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Soroki today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
And knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
And Ms. Jackson, I'd like to bring your attention to July 15th, 2020, around 9:49 a.m. in the city of Detroit. Was a 2008 Ford vehicle registered to your name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, one, did you fail to have insurance on that vehicle?
Yes, I did.
And also, did you allow an unlicensed driver to drive that vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Jackson, I will accept your guilty plea. I will make an amendment to the no insurance count. It will be amended to improper plates. I will dismiss the 4 main counts as there a stipulation of probable cause.
Those stipulated.
Okay. Ms. Jackson, it's typically $240 for each count that someone pleads guilty to. That covers mandatory court costs and attorney fee of $25. I'm going to cut that in half for you and just impose the $240 for one count.
Okay.
My question to you, one, is did you post a bond on this case?
I can't hear. Can you repeat that, please?
Did you post a bond on this case?
No, ma'am.
Okay. How much time do you need to pay $240?
I just did my texting, so probably about another week and a half.
Okay. I'm going to give you 30 days, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, you have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Raciana Johnson.
Yes.
Calling case 162582711, the people versus Raciana Johnson, one count of false proof of insurance. Appearance.
Pauline Sorokian, on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor. At this time, my client's going to avail herself of the recommendation.
Okay. Ms. Johnson, can you state your full name for the record?
Raciana Johnson.
Okay, Ms. Johnson, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Sabree in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, Ms. Johnson, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to August 6, 2016, around 2:35 p.m. in the area, does not state, in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2006 Pontiac vehicle?
Yes.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
It wasn't a stop. Someone actually hit my car.
Oh, so there was an accident involved.
Yeah, I never dragged it. I never took it to court. I actually lost my car before court. That's why I missed my hearing. So.
Okay. And were you asked to provide proof of insurance?
Yes.
And did you, well, actually, you know what? Did you have insurance?
Yes.
When you did have insurance?
No, it wasn't valid.
Okay,
No.
valid. Okay, satisfied?
Yes.
Okay, so I will accept your guilty plea, Ms. Johnson. I will amend it to improper plates. That'll be 0 points on your license. As I just stated to the last young lady, it's going to be $240, and that covers mandatory court costs and a $25 attorney fee. Is 30 days enough time to pay that?
Yes, I actually posted a bond on that.
Okay, how much?
I posted $100 bond last year, right before everything went haywire with the COVID stuff.
Okay, so I will apply your $100 bond. You still have $140 left to pay. Is 30 days enough time to pay that?
Yes, I can actually pay that today.
Wonderful. If you don't have any questions, you can log off.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, squeeze one more in before a 9 o'clock call. Siobhan Johnson.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, this is the People versus Siobhan Johnson calling cases SP 344681. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, no insurance. SP 557768. Count 1, improper license. Count 2, improper plate, set for a pretrial appearance.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of the defendant. This time my client wishes to avail herself of the recommendation.
Okay, Ms. Johnson, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Siobhan LaShawn Johnson.
Okay, and can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Sabree in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right to trial, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to December 9th, 2014. Around 1:14 p.m., somewhere around 6 Mile in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2006 Dodge vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay. Same number, Ms. Johnson, it's going to be $240. Did you post a bond?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So how much time do you need to pay the $240?
I can actually pay it today.
Okay.
Gotta be Jordan.
So you can pay online. You don't have to come to the court to pay. Okay.
Okay. How exactly do
I didn't hear you.
how exactly where do I go to pay it?
36 District Court's website. Just you can type in Google 36 District Court and it'll pop right up.
Okay.
And just for the record, I dismissed the remaining counts. I didn't ask. Is there a stipulation of probable cause, Mr.
So
Roki?
stipulated.
Okay. So now you are officially good to go, Ms. Johnson.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You as well. Thank you. Okay, now we can start calling some cases here. Right, Officer. Officer Kropick. Corporal Kropick, excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Your person has not checked in. That's Miss Gloria Johnson. That's the Capias.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Sergeant Carson,
Yes, ma'am.
your person has not checked in either. That's Miss Shaniqua Johnson. That'll be a Capias.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You as well. Officer Scott,
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Deja Jones did not check in. That is a Capias.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too.
Officer Wright, Miss
Yes,
Aria.
ma'am.
Officer, I'm sorry, Miss Jordan did not check in, so that'll be a Capias for her as well.
Thank you. You have a good one.
Hold on, wait. Miss Jordan did check in. I am here.
Not you, Miss Aria.
Oh, you got to say the first name now.
Miss Ariel Jordan, we knew who we were talking about.
Have a good day, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Matia Johnson.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to call your matter. SP 111-97311, the people versus Matia Johnson, one count of no operator's license on person set for a trial today. Appearance.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of the defendant. I don't know who the officer is and if they've checked in or not.
It would be Officer Johnson. I see Will Johnson on here.
Has he checked in?
Nope.
We're going to move for dismissal at this time. And I'm going to submit my client has a valid license also.
Okay, so I'll submit for a valid license.
Thank you.
Okay, so Ms. Johnson, can you state your full name for the record?
Matea Johnson.
Matea, I'm sorry. So your case has been dismissed. It would have been dismissed for a valid documentation. So I will, or if, because the officer didn't appear. So your case has been dismissed without prejudice. You are all set, Ms. Johnson.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Brandon Jordan, do you have insurance to show, or you don't have insurance for the vehicle that?
He's going to take the improper plates.
Okay. And then we're going to have to deal with Ms. Flakes, because some of the officers have checked in and some have not. So.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Randy Jackson, by the way, I see you have checked in.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
All right.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Brandon Jordan,
Yes.
we're going on the record. This is the people versus Brandon Jordan, calling case SP 9849341. One count of no insurance set for an arraignment on the bench warrant.
Your Honor, Pauline Sorokin, on behalf of Mr. Jordan, at this time we ask the warrant be set aside. There was a reduced plea offer to improper plates. My client's availing himself of that.
Okay, Mr. Jordan, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Sorokin today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Jordan, I'd like to bring your attention to April 10th, 2019, around 3:32 p.m. in the area, does not state, it's in the city of Detroit, however, I believe Vinewood Street.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't hear you, Mr. Jordan. What'd you say?
Nah, that's it, man.
Okay. Were you operating a 2014 Chevy vehicle without insurance?
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will amend the charge to improper plates. Mr. Jordan, my first question to you is, did you post a bond on this case?
Yes, because I had a bench warrant.
Okay, so how much?
I want to say it's like 240, 245 or something like that.
But Your Honor, I believe he wants to pay so that he can get his license right away and get the bond back in the mail.
And get the bond. What? I didn't hear you.
In the mail. So he just wants to pay the fine so he can get his license back, and then the bond will be refunded to him by mail.
Okay, because we could just apply the bond.
Can they do that today? Because usually it takes a while.
Okay, Mr. Jordan, go ahead and pay and I'll return your bond, okay? It'll be $240 and that covers mandatory court costs and a $25 attorney fee, okay?
Okay.
Just so you know, the $240, the bond, it may take up to 8 weeks for you to get it in the mail, okay?
Okay.
You have any questions?
So that's $265 I gotta pay?
Nope, $245. I'm sorry, $240. $240.
$240?
Yes.
Okay, and can I get that case number?
SP 984
84
9341.
9341. Okay.
So you're all set, Mr. Jordan?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, Miss Flakes. Oh, wait a minute. Officer Wiggins.
Oh, Miss Flakes, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Your person did not check in, Mr. Fudge. So you're
Okay.
good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Okay, for Miss Flakes, let's see here. We have,
So the top three are set for pretrial, looks like.
right. $12 counts. So this is what we'll do. So for three of the counts, it'll be for allowing unlicensed driver to drive, failure to display, and improper plates. And the rest will be dismissed.
Okay, and just the ones you wanted to plead, do you know what the year is? Well, I assume these 2012. Okay, wait a minute.
20, yeah.
Okay, so 5 of them are from 19 and 20. So, okay, allow licensed drive, fail display, and improper plates.
Yes, and then because it's 12 total.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Right.
Ms. Flakes, go ahead and hit join on your screen. It should pop up in a couple seconds. And Attorney Soroki will speak to you about your options, okay? Madam Clerk, is there an offer on Mr. Randy Jackson? Okay, Mr. Jackson, just so you know, while we have some downtime, your case, it was issued under state count, a state charge. What that means is, so we have state prosecutors and we have city prosecutors. They write up separate ordinance or statutes. The state prosecutor isn't present today. The state prosecutor hasn't been present for much of COVID-19 in our courtroom. So what I'm going to do is set it for a trial date. Mr. Roki will explain to you in more detail what that means. But today you're not going to be able to resolve it, but it'll be worth the wait. I'll put it like that. Okay. You're on mute, but I saw you say okay.
So we're ready, Your Honor. She's gonna take the offer.
Okay. And then I just spoke to Mr. Jackson. I told him you would talk to him in more detail. He has a state issue count, so I told him I'll set it for a trial date.
Is it Randy Jackson?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, we're on the record. This is the People versus Amber Ida Flakes. Calling cases 16246-320. Count 1, no operator's license on person. Count 2, no insurance. 16317-1831, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. U10943113, violation of marijuana ordinance. 125-21004. Count 1, open alcohol in a vehicle as a passenger. Count 2, minor in possession of alcohol. 154700301, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. 195021301, no operator's license on person. Count 2, no insurance. 204-88868. Count 1, driver's license never required. Count 2, unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance. All set for a trial, with the exception of 3 set for a pretrial appearance.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka, on behalf of the defendant, I did have the opportunity to review the recommendation with my client. At this time, she wishes to avail herself of the same and waive her rights.
Okay, and Ms. Flakes, can you state your name?
My name is Amber Flakes.
And for all the officers, I guess I'll call. Officer Eben, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Detroit Police Officer Van Dyke Eben.
Thank you. Officer Adams?
Officer Melissa Adams, badge 3385.
Okay, good morning to you both.
Good morning, ma'am.
Is it correct she's going to take the offer?
She is, Your Honor.
Okay, and that's to plead guilty to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, failure to display, and improper plates.
Correct.
Ms. Flakes, can you raise your right hand? You affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Soroki today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to October 9th, 2015, around 5:25 p.m. in the area, actually in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2000, or did you allow someone to operate your 2009 Chevy vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you allow an unlicensed driver to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, give me one moment. I have to look up your other case number. Okay, Ms. Flakes, I'd like to also bring your attention to May 7th, 2020, around 12 o'clock a.m. in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2011 Ford vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
And were you operating that vehicle without insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you stopped by a Detroit Police Department officer?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
Yes, ma'am.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay. Ms. Flakes, you pled guilty to 3 counts, but they're all 0-point offenses, okay?
Okay.
So you won't get any points on your record. And I am dismissing the 9 remaining counts. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
Your Honor, so stipulated.
Okay. So Ms. Flakes, first question, did you post a bond?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So it's typically 720 because you have 3 counts here. I'm going to knock it down to the $240, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
and that'll cover mandatory court costs and a $25 attorney fee.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 60 days to take care of that, okay?
The 240.
Yes.
I'm gonna take care of it today.
Wonderful. You have any questions?
So does that mean that I don't have any more warrants and my record is clear?
You should not have any more warrants before 36th District Court for traffic matters. You have to check for any other jurisdictions. And officers, if you all want to log off, I'm getting ready to give a long explanation about reinstatement fees.
Okay,
thank you all for checking in.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ms. Flakes, you still have to pay a $45 reinstatement fee. That's a fine that's imposed by the Secretary of State. You can check to see which cases that you had have the $45 fee on it by going on to 36th District Court's website. And when you look your name up, anything on the right that has a balance of $45, that means you need to pay that to reinstate your license to go forward to get your license back or to have one.
Okay.
So you take care of everything online, and then you can set up an appointment with the Secretary of State. But try to get everything done before you go so that they won't turn you away. So you don't have to wait for that appointment. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So you're all set.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, Randy Jackson, I'm going to put you on Mr. Roki.
Okay.
Okay.
Discuss in more detail what I was trying to explain to you about your case. Go ahead and hit join and you'll head into the breakout room. And Ms. Jordan.
Yes.
I just received I received your pre-sentence report. Mr. Roki has it as well, so she's going to go over it with you in the breakout room.
Okay, thank you.
Is that the last one, Judge? Oh,
I was on mute. Yeah, so just
I saw that. I said, was that the last one?
Yeah, today was smooth.
Wow, no kidding. It looked a lot worse than it was.
It did.
Hey, Judge, it's Sydney.
Good morning.
Morning. I'm just clarifying. I'm assuming after yesterday, all evidentiary hearings moving forward, you have my witnesses in person, right?
So I didn't respond because I had a couple questions. Do you want to schedule them as Zoom hearings, and then if there's a problem or with anticipation or understanding that they may have to be in person, or do you want to just do all in person? It doesn't matter.
The officers, like if it's not working that day, they'll need to come to 36 instead of Zoom.
I'll take Margaret.
Which way do you think would be better?
Oh, do you mean like we would start on, kind of put them on like standby, and if it isn't working, have them come in?
Correct, yeah.
I think that'll work, because we haven't had problems until that last one.
Right, and I don't want to punish everyone for someone's bad internet.
Right, I agree. All right, that sounds good. I will let all future officers know.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Oh, and also, Judge, I have a trial at the end of the month that I believe I'll need a civilian witness. They can be on Zoom too?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yep. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Jackson.
All right, go.
Calling case SX365-22531, the people versus Randy Jackson. 1 count of open alcohol in the vehicle as a driver, set for an arraignment on the bench warrant. Appearance.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Mr. Jackson, we ask the warrant be set aside. At this time, we're requesting a bench trial date, and we'd also request that the court allow him to pay his reinstatement fee.
Okay, I'll do both of those. Mr. Jackson, I typically don't allow people to pay reinstatement fees before they handle their matters, because you can pay a reinstatement fee and not show up to court. And you also already have an arraignment on the bench warrant, which means you have not shown up to court for some reason. I'm going to allow it. But if you don't show up for your bench trial date, there will be a warrant, and I'm going to put a dollar amount on it. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let me ask you a couple questions first. Do you understand you have a right to a jury trial?
Yes.
Okay. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything for you to waive that right today?
No.
So I'm going to continue your not guilty plea and set your bench trial for April 14th at 8:30 a.m. and it will be on Zoom, okay?
Okay. You
And
said
I'll make
April 14th?
April 14th at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
And I will make sure I write down here for the clerk to know to allow you to pay your reinstatement fee. You still need to give it about 24 hours, okay?
Okay.
All right. You have a good day. You have any questions?
Okay. No.
Okay. All right. Have a good
All
one.
right. You too.
Okay, Ms. Jordan, I'm going to put you in with Ms. Roki, and she will discuss your pre-sentence report, and I'm going to review it as well, and we'll come out and we'll get to sentencing.
So I
Right,
just
thank
have
you.
a question, Your Honor. Was the drug court part of the plea agreement?
Is that somewhere in the report that it?
No, I didn't get that far, but I was just wondering if that was stipulated to. Okay, I'll read through it. We have to look at the offer.
It actually says the probation department recommends that the defendant be screened by the 36th District Drug Treatment Court.
Okay, so well,
What?
Hold on, Ms. Jordan. Just chill for a second. Hold on. So I guess it could be an option if she wants to do it.
okay, thank you.
Okay, so Ms. Jordan, hit join, and Mr. Roki will talk to you in more detail about your report.
Okay.
I don't see us like, we're not out on 2 pages anymore.
I know. So I guess first question is she interested in drug court?
No.
Okay, let me let Serena know. She said no one's available anyway. All right.
Is it Judge, I don't even know what Judge is.
Holmes.
Okay, Judge Holmes. I thought she was doing mental health court. She's doing drug court also? I think you're right. I think it is both.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely the answer is no.
All righty. I was trying to read this report on my screen. It's so small.
I know, I have to, that's what I was saying. I have to put it up, either put a paper to guide the lines or put it so I'm only reading one line at a time, kind of push it off the page.
Yeah. I don't know why they make them this small. Okay.
There's a lot of information in there that probably we didn't need to read either.
I agree.
You know, repetitive and irrelevant.
Hold on. See if I can get it. A little bit bigger. Okay. All right. We're on the record. This is People versus Monisha Jordan, calling case Z8073261. One count of operating while visibly impaired, set for a sentencing. Appearance.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of the defendant, I did the opportunity to review the report with my client this morning. At this time, there are no changes to the body of the report.
Okay. Ms. Jordan, can you state your full name for the record, please?
Juanisha Jordan.
Juanisha Jordan. Okay, I did have an opportunity to review the report here. And you know what, Mr. Roki, now that you're stating this, I believe the record. Ms. Jordan, did you, when you spoke to the last attorney, when you pled guilty, did it state that you had to go through drug court to get that offer that you had?
No, you said that you wanted me to meet with that probation lady to all the options, to see the ways that you could help me.
Okay. All right.
And what I'm disappointed in is that they make the recommendation, but they don't make an alternate recommendation.
Right.
So it's kind of like, you know, their way or no way. I mean, so.
That's what I'm wondering, if the original file, let me ask the, Serena, just. Okay, unmute. One moment, Ms. Jordan. I want to make sure I have this right. Easier to just call.
Yes, Judge.
Do you have the file for Ms. Jordan nearby by any chance?
Yes.
Can you look at the offer sheet?
Mhm.
Does it state that she's required to do drug court to enter into the plea that she pled to, or the case that she pled to?
Judge Sabree, I don't see anything indicating that.
Okay.
And you know, I think the initial interview would have then been drug court anyway, if that was the case.
Right, we would have scheduled, or at least if they weren't available, something before sentencing.
Yes, we wouldn't have. Otherwise, it's an exercise in futility. I mean, in a sense.
Yep.
Regarding the recommendation, if I may, Your Honor.
Please.
I did have the opportunity to discuss with my client. It's a very serious offense. It's a second offense. And she understands it's very serious. She indicates she has not had anything to drink since this. She does not intend to drink anymore. She does not believe that she's in need of the drug treatment court at this time. You know, it does indicate in the report that she uses marijuana and she's no longer using lupus medication. So if the court was to order her to never use any more marijuana, she wouldn't use it, but she is using it to help her condition. So I just want to say that to the court. I'm going to ask the court to impose terms and conditions, and if she was to violate those at a later time, the court would have the option of putting her in drug treatment court at that time.
Okay,
She's
Ms.
working.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Mr. Rocky. I'm listening.
I'm saying she's working and she's had maintained her job and she's supporting her daughter. That's all you're on.
Ms. Jordan, I'm going to agree with that. So I'm not going to put you in drug court. It's a voluntary program anyway. But if you do fail to comply with the conditions of probation, I will send you to drug court, okay?
Okay. How long I'm gonna have to be on probation?
That's what I'm going to get to now. So your report here, everything that's happened, your criminal history is from at least 6 years ago. And you said you have a condition. I read about it. I don't want to broadcast it, but that you use marijuana to help you with that condition?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to continue, or are you going to use medication, or are you going to continue to use marijuana?
Honestly, that medication they gave me, it breaks me down. It's like, it makes me feel like I got cancer. I can't move. It just breaks me all the way down.
Okay. So let's start with just the fines and costs. So there's $100 assessment fee that needs to be paid. That's just the $100 that the court charges for you to be screened by probation. The victim crime fee of $75. I'm going to put you on 6 months probation. They would typically recommend 12 to 18 months. 6 month probation. Require you to attend the victim impact panel, the consequences video. That should take a couple hours. I'm going to set a 3-month review date to see how you're doing. If you're doing well and everything is finished, it's a possibility I will discharge you at 3 months, okay?
Okay.
So that your review date will be June 2nd. So because the 6 months probation is $35 a month for supervision by probation. So I'm going to do some math here. Give me a second. 10 plus. I mean, this is the lowest I could possibly get it at. It's $385 right now. Is your total cost for this case?
Okay, I paid a bond of $500. Can that be applied?
Apply the bond. So as far as fines and costs, you don't have to worry about anything. So you need to make sure that you attend the victim impact panel.
How do I do that?
I'm going to tell you in a second. The consequences class, and no alcohol. I have to put that on here. I cannot exclude you from using marijuana. I'm not going to do that. But of course, you cannot operate a vehicle while consuming marijuana. Do you understand that?
Yeah. You said victim impact panel and a consequence video?
Yes, you'll get this information. You'll have it. You won't have to write it all down. You can write it down, but you'll have it in writing from the court. And it's set for 6 month probation with the opportunity for you to knock that down to 3 months if you finish everything that you're supposed to finish, okay? As long as you don't violate, oh, I'm sorry, one more thing. So it's gonna be twice a month random testing, urinalysis testing. And that's the test for alcohol, not for the marijuana. Okay. And that's gonna actually cost you $10. I believe a month. So I'll add that and it'll still be covered by your bond. So you don't have to worry about that. And you'll get all this in writing, Ms. Jordan, okay?
Okay.
So is there anything else, Mr. Roki?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
I got a question.
Sure.
How long will it be before I can get my license back? I mean, this was actually suspending my license. They was valid.
Well, first, we don't even know if you're gonna make it through the first 3 months or it's gonna be 6 months. So at minimum 3 months, okay? And then once we get to the 3-month mark, if you do what you're supposed to do, then we can kind of have a better idea.
No, but she's going to be on a hard suspension because she's got a second drinking and driving offense. She's going to have to address that with the Secretary of State. It's not an automatic reinstatement.
Okay.
Oh, they sent me something. They said that they sent me something in the mail saying that my license is suspended to May 14th.
Okay, well then you've got what you need.
You know more than we do. We don't have your driving record. So just make it through these 3 months and do what you're supposed to do.
All righty.
And the number for probation is, write this down so you can call them now to start scheduling your classes, okay?
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
313-965-3414.
Is it a specific person I asked for?
No, if you give them your name, they'll have your probation order and they'll assign you a probation officer.
Alrighty. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You are welcome. Stay
Good
safe.
luck.
You both have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.